What's up, guys? This is Harley, and this is my channel, Harley the Medium. And on this channel, we are going to be talking about different topics, spiritual concepts, dating concepts, financial, all that shit, okay? And the first thing I want to talk about is love bombing. That is the first thing that came to my mind. I actually recently experienced somebody trying to love bomb me. So I was just like, I saw it coming. Of course, I did my spiritual divination, and just, this person's energy was very clear that they were looking for sex, or they were looking more for something instantly gratifying versus a long-term commitment. So the reason why I want to speak about love bombing is because, honestly, maybe for me as a woman, or just a person who is more emotionally driven, I feel like it's very easy to get love bombed, if you aren't careful, if you're seeing things from like a rose-colored glasses standpoint. A lot of times when we're love bombed in relationships, we think it's a positive thing, like, oh, someone's finally paying attention to me, someone who's putting in that effort. But we have to kind of look at how it's being done, okay? That's the issue. So what is love bombing? First of all, everybody has different definitions for it. Me personally, I think for the most part, you see, oh, there's a really big turtle on a rock, you guys. I wish I could show you. I just saw it. It's a huge turtle. Okay, sorry. Anyway, so basically, love bombing is when you first get in relationships. Usually it's when you first get in relationships, someone's like showing you all this extra attention, calling you all the time, possibly buying you things, taking you on a gift, taking you on a date. You can have whatever you want, da 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 da. And to the untrained eye, this looks like someone who's paying attention to you, someone who wants to put effort into it, someone who's really, really excited to get to know you. But to someone who is wise and sees things for what it is, it's unhealthy. When you give somebody your number and they call you 5 times that day, that's a little weird, okay? Or someone who like, hey, we can get together tomorrow, and the day after that, and hey, do you want this? Let me buy you this. This person either doesn't have any boundaries themselves, or they think that you don't have any boundaries. Honestly, I'll be honest with you, love bombing is basically the excessive adoration from someone trying to get something out of you. Now, what they're trying to get out of you is different. For a lot of cases, it could just be sex. For some people, it could be them wanting you to be hooked on them. And once they stop the love bombing, you're going to want to stay with them to try to get things the way that they were when they first met you. Now, love bombing can happen when somebody returns to your life after a reconciliation. Let's say you and this person haven't seen each other in a while, and they're trying to win you back, they're trying to win your affection back. They will love bomb you in a sense, try to do everything right, try to give you all the attention and shit that they weren't giving you, when you guys broke up, and then they go back to being their normal selves again. So that's something that we commonly see, but love bombing usually happens at the beginning of either a reconciliation or at the beginning of a relationship. To me, I see love bombing when someone tries to love bomb me, it makes me feel disrespected. It makes me feel like this person thinks that I have such low self-esteem that they can just come in with all this fake affection, fake adoration, and it's just gonna make me swoon over them. Like they think that my self-esteem is so low, or that I'm so, low out here in these streets that no one gives me attention, no one gives me adoration, no one buys me gifts, no one takes me anywhere. So as soon as they do it, oh my God, I'm just going to be hooked on them, and I'm just going to open my legs, or I'm just going to fall head over heels with them. So, you got to kind of look at love bombing what it is. Honestly, it's someone disrespecting you. It's someone saying that you're so foolish, or you have such low self-worth or such low self-esteem that they can come in with all these grandiose gestures, and it's going to make you just fall head over heels, or give them your body or whatever it is that they're wanting from you. So to really combat love bombing, what I would do personally is, if someone is coming at you crazy, if someone is coming at you, with all that grandiose, curb it. Let them know, hey, look, I'm busy, kind of, because it could just be someone who's excited. So how you know is you kind of tell them, like, a lot of times with the love bombing, the sex question comes right after that. Obviously, you curve that. You're like, nah, I just met you, whatever the case may be. Or, nah, I'm busy, I have this and this and I have to do. Like, when somebody's blowing up my phone when I just gave it to them, I ignore that. Like, you don't know what I have going on in my life. I could be at work, anything like that. Now, if it's like, hey, a regular healthy conversation, then that's different. But somebody who's just constantly trying to get your attention, constantly trying to get you to pay attention to them, ease their way into your life, make themselves, like, force themselves into your schedule, that's something that you can curb. Actually, I'm busy. Hey, let's get together at a different time. See how that works. If the energy starts to dissipate, you kind of already seen from the beginning that wasn't really, they're not really like that. They're just trying to get something out of you, okay? Another thing is to keep your options open. If you are already dating, you're single, you meet somebody and they start to do that, they start to love bomb you, usually what they're trying to do is to get you to either, again, it's a wham bam thank you ma'am situation, which we'll kind of talk about in another video, or they're trying to get you to take all your other options away and focus on them. Have some sort of connection with them that you hope that they're the one, and you basically become in a relationship without being in a relationship, what we call a situationship. So for me, I would keep my options open. If I was dating before I met someone, I'm going to keep dating. If I was working out, going to the gym, doing that, keeping my schedule, keep doing that. That keeps you from being love bombed. That keeps you from being swept away by someone's big, grandiose display of affection and saying, okay, well, I'm going to stand my ground. Yeah, it's nice you took me on a date today. Well, I'm going to go out on a date like I was anyway, or I'm going to keep doing the things that I was doing anyway. So, you know, that way, if this person, they stop giving you that attention, it doesn't hit you so hard like, hey, what happened? Why aren't you paying attention to me the way that you are? And then you start emotionally reacting. You start tripping over them, which is what they want. So if you already have a schedule, if you already have a life and someone's starting to love bomb you, what's going to happen is they're going to stop that, right? They're going to stop those excessive grandiose gestures, and then you're going to be questioning, okay, well, what happened to all that? If you already have a schedule, if you already have a life, it's not going to make a difference to you. But if you really got swept up in that love bombing, you're going to start reacting to that emotionally. You're going to start taking it personally. You're going to start thinking, well, what did I do to make this person stop? How do I get that back again? How do I get them to start doing that again? And that's what they want. That's when you find yourself trapped in a situation, or fighting for someone's love, or fighting for something that wasn't really real in the first place. Okay, so I hope this makes sense. That's kind of what my take on love bombing is, and it's a really big problem because honestly, it's some of the symptoms of a narcissist, or traits of a narcissist. But I won't say everybody who does it is narcissistic. I will say that a lot of people do it to have the upper hand in a relationship, or to get what they want out of you, and that's something that you just need to stop as soon as you start seeing the signs. Nip it in the bud, okay? So I hope that this helps. Let me know what you guys think. I will be coming back with more type of videos of just what I've experienced and what I do in those situations, to just not even try to go down that route anymore, because I'm not trying to keep getting my heart broken. I'm not trying to keep learning these hard lessons. So I've learned, and I'm going to just share what I've learned with you guys, okay? So I hope that you enjoyed this. Comment. Let me know if you like the content. Let me know if there's other things you want to talk about, other things you might want me to address, and we'll do that, okay? I'll also be doing readings on this channel and other spiritual development stuff, okay? I'll talk to you guys later.